Good evening and welcome. Here we go. Everybody all right? How are we doing? I can't hear you.
Hey!
Okay, so we haven't got long. Don't want to take up too much time. We've got some material here that we're about to show you. But the sad thing is, we don't have a solution. And we need your help. So what you're going to see is some material that should be quite familiar for most of us who work in the community and understand some of the complexities that happen in our communities, and we need your help in order to just have that discussion and find some solutions. So whilst the actors are going to come on stage, we need to just do a little bit of warming up because I feel like I'm just cold in here, and I thought that it's a break for most people tomorrow, being that day where you take a break, and if we were to kind of make something together, we would make something that is going to go into one big pot that we can all nyam from. So each table is going to have 10 seconds to consult their friends on the table, and you're going to choose one ingredient that you're going to put into that pot that is going to be made up of a big pot of food that we're going to have at the end of this meal, hopefully. Am I making sense? So basically you're going to talk to your friends on the table, you're going to try to choose an ingredient that you all want, that you can go for, and then you're going to express that ingredient by getting up and showing us what that ingredient is. So if it's like extra curry, you might just shake. You might express yourself. So you're gonna all have 11 tables of food and ingredients. So I'm gonna come back to you in 30 seconds. Can we have dumplings on stage? 10 seconds to have a quick chat. What you're gonna do, what the ingredient you're gonna have to put in the soup, and then together you're gonna collectively we're going to express it. So, 5 more seconds, and then we're going to look at the 11 tables of the ingredients to warm ourselves up. There's 11 tables, 11 ingredients. 3 more seconds. Okay, and each table is going to express themselves. Okay, so thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, that's enough. If you've got it, you've got it. Okay, here we go. So, let's start over here. Can you, if you can stand up, that'd be great. And just do something that the rest of the people will realize what this ingredient is. Can you make it quickly and go? Okay, and what ingredient is this? Pimento. Give them a round of applause.
Chili!
You got it, Pepper! Give him a round of applause! Yeah. What's this ingredient? Yeah, you got it! Good. And we go on this table. Okay. You got okay, 3, 2, 1, shots! What is this?
Coconut!
coming up for the performance, and we're going to share some material with you. It's a little bit problematic, but as I said, we need your help because we don't have a solution. So just to start, this is what we're going to do every time we start a scene. We are going to demonstrate. So we're going to do this. 1, 2, 3, clap. And then together we all say action, and then they'll start. Are we ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3, action!
Where is security when you need it? Where is security when you need it? So we're being very problematic right now. This is not helping.
I want out!
Where is my staff?
You want out?
Where is my staff? Mr. Kwame, I'm trying to get your medication. Can you please?
I'm not ready anymore!
Can you please take it?
Out!
Code red, please.
What? Come on!
I'm trying to contact your uncle.
Give me my help!
You said you wanted to speak to your uncle. I'm trying to
What
contact.
help? No one's listening!
Excuse me, this behaviour is not helping. Hello?
Jenny!
Yes, that Mr. Kwame's uncle.
Yeah, speaking.
I'm trying to locate you because we have Kwame here.
That
And
noise in the background. Is that my nephew?
that is your nephew who's displaying some very problematic episodes which is not helpful.
Ah! Listen, don't misunderstand, please, yeah? You already know that he doesn't act out, but he's not a violent kid.
Well, I beg to differ because right now his display is very, very unsettling and it's quite challenging.
Look. Many times that the family wanted to get involved, right? You disallowed us to get involved. Look, it's just to come down there and I can calm him down, please.
No, I'm sorry. We have certain procedures and protocol. We do not allow members of the public or families to come when we are de-escalating a certain severe situation. However, he did state to me that there's something that on his person that will settle him, but he's not telling me what it is.
Oh, look. I know you can't put him on the phone, but please do one thing for me. Find Casper. Casper?
Are you having a laugh?
Oh,
Some kind of children's ghost story or something?
no! Casper. Just remember Casper.
Yes?
Thank you.
What is it?
Cause I don't even know what it is. Just where you find Casper. That will calm me down.
Right. Where are your belongings? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Okay. Now, just breathe calmly. I will get you some help. Okay? You have your soothing item? Okay. Just stay there. Stay there.
Okay, so that's the scenario, and I believe we have some questions. No questions? Okay, so this is something that we've created. Can I ask you a couple of questions? What you saw there, does that happen in our community?
Yes.
Hands up if you believe that happens. There's a lot of hands. Okay, so there is a solution to this. What do you recommend that needs to happen in order for this to be improved for a better outcome? Yes.
Young men, I'm not saying that, it needs to be intergenerational work where the men do step up and you have circles and you support the younger men. Because how would they have role models? How would they deal with challenges in a racist system? You know, they need to have that ongoing support from babies to adulthood.
Can we give her a couple of round of applause? Yeah. Somebody else who's got an idea of how, yes, how do we deal with this situation?
So, collaboration, communication, developing a plan of support if the young man's in crisis.
Thank you. I'll take one more and then we'll move on to the time.
of intervention is not one size fits all. In this situation, the uncle should have been able to intervene. He should have been allowed to come on the ward and support his nephew. He should have at least been allowed to talk to him on the phone. Protocols do not always work. It should be bespoke, tailored, patient-centered, person-centered care approach.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to move on and show you something else. Scene 2.
So, Mr. Jennings, yes, I'm really glad that you're here. So, we had an incident last night with Kwame, and he has reportedly said that he's going to hurt somebody. Now, the staff are really concerned, and we don't think that he should be placed in our hospital. I think you should take him somewhere else. To be quite frankly, we just can't handle it.
Well, under the circumstances, I called a code red. I was short-staffed, I was on my own in a very compromised situation, which is not good. And the notes of this young individual were, to be quite frank, very sketchy.
Yeah,
So, we need to carry out a proper risk assessment with this young person because his outburst was quite frankly very disturbing.
Yeah, but, you know, the staff feel that they are ill-equipped to support somebody like Kwame.
We're all ill-equipped. You can't say we're ill-equipped. You're in a position of authority to help and support these people.
Mr. Jennings, I urge you to find him a suitable placement.
That will be done. But that cannot be done right now because there is no place to send him before the risk assessment is completed, which is part of your role and responsibility. So the sooner you get that done, the sooner we can get him out of there.
Well, I'm telling you now, we're evicting him as from tomorrow.
Under what and whose authority?
My manager.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we had some of your suggestions. We had 3 ideas that came from yourselves about how to improve the outcome of the previous scene. You've just seen this scene. Who's got an idea on how this could be dealt with better to improve the outcome? Now, I just want to give you a bit of a warning now. We're raising our game here that we don't want you to just talk and say what the outcome could be. We want you to come up and play a character that's needed here in order to show what you could do if you were in this situation in real life. So, I know there's lots of you eager and keen to come up and play different characters to jump into this scene to solve it. How many of you are ready? Hands up. How many of you are ready? Loads of hands. Look at all those hands that are ready. No, don't, please, don't come up because there's too many of you. There's too many of you. And you see all these amazing hands that are up? These are all the solutions that are in our community. All of these solutions are right here in the room because all these amazing people have got ideas that they want to come up and show how it could be dealt with differently. Here we have it. Yes, thank you very much. Come on. So, good afternoon, good evening. How are you? What's your name, sir? Nice to meet you, Kevin. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Kevin, is that
Yeah,
right?
Kevin, yeah.
So, we're going to go back to the scene.
Yeah.
Which character would you want to play in order to improve the outcome of that scene?
I want to say the role of maybe a mediator.
A mediator. Don't tell us what you're going to do.
Okay.
But just a mediator.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're going to play the scene with. Of course. Come in. This is the nurse. You clear about that? And so you're going to be in the scene with these 2 characters. Okay. Let's count them down. 1, 2, 3, action!
So, Mr. Jennings, I had an incident report from last night about Kwame's behaviour yeah? And totally understandable. You know, and staff get really, really scared, ill-equipped to handle somebody of his reputation and character. It's destroying staff morale. Quite frankly, I don't think it's a simple place for him.
So can I just pause you for a moment? Because it just sounds like, as a staff group, we're really struggling to manage. And I'd just be really curious about what Kwame would want in this situation. And if there's anything that has been done before that you know does help Kwame in terms of his management. Is there anything, I mean, you know him as one of his supports in the space.
Well, I know him for a short time, when he was brought in to the assessment, yes? With very, very poor, sketchy information. As you witnessed, his behaviour was quite erratic, and the only notes I had was next of kin, as in a family member.
Okay.
Yes?
And can I just ask, were you able to calm him down? Was there a strategy that did help?
The strategy that helped in the end was some kind of counter toy called Casper.
Yeah. So it does sound like maybe if you, when you had a chat with his next of kin, you were able to come up with a strategy that did support him. And I'm just curious about if there's other strategies that maybe you've not had a chance to explore that could help him.
We do have many different strategies. However, when somebody is brought in an emergency, we can't just administer medication because we need to know what that person is on. There could be allergies or allergies or anything, yes? However, so when he was brought, he was very erratic. We had a phone number. I called the number, I spoke to a parent, and that item that they told me to use was what calmed him down, and then later on staff came and made sure he was settled. Yes, it may not be the right place for him. However, he was brought in, and at the first point of call, we have to put the needs of that individual first.
So, but we've also got our residents, and Kwam's behaviour is affecting the residents. Now we have a duty of care of those other residents.
Can I just
Okay,
pause for a
one
moment?
second, Freeze. How's it going? Is he making improvements?
Yeah.
Hands up for you think you're making improvements? Quite a lot of hands. Hands down. Hands up if you think, not so sure, it's not going that well. Hands up. Couple of people. That goes to show there's a lot of things going on. Kevin's interventions happening right now. He's improving. Carry on from there.
Okay, so one of the things I just want to clarify is when you did support Kwame and you helped calm him down, what was the outcome? You know, in terms of how did he impact the other residents when he was a bit calmer?
Oh, no. We had to isolate him.
Oh, you
We could not
isolated
have him with
him.
the other patients because, quite rightly what the nurse said, it did affect the others, so we had to isolate him.
Yeah.
For his safety and for the safety of our other patients.
And what happens?
Actually, what we had to do, we had to segregate him from the other services.
But that was after he was calm. Did I hear that correctly?
He was relatively calm.
Okay.
Relatively calm. Let's get it straight. Relatively calm.
And then
He could
you.
explode at any moment.
Oh, right. Okay.
So,
Do you know that?
Like I said, we've got a duty of care for the 70 other patients.
Yeah. Can I just check?
Yes.
Has he exploded
Well, you not answer my question.
before? I'm sorry, go on. Yeah. Your duty of care for the other patients.
Exactly.
Okay. So that is a very good
We
question.
cannot allow one apple spoil a flower.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
right,
That's
okay.
what we down part. Because you always start duty of care and your welfare.
Absolutely.
I understand.
What's the reality there?
There is a lot of reality just in terms of how care teams struggle.
Yes.
And often, in order to resolve those struggles, it's about understanding. So it's about understanding the needs of the service, the client, it's understanding how the family support their family member when they're in a crisis. And also being observant, so aware of what actually happens when they do calm down. And that's really what I was trying to get to. Because if he's a bit calmer, why would you isolate him? And also by isolating him, how would you he's going to disrupt or upset the other residents. So I'd be willing to try and help the team take a few risks and see what happens, and then make plans in order to sort of mitigate any things that do come up.
Amazing. So we're going to play our final scene. We're going to play our final scene, and we're going to see what happens towards the end. But just before that happens, we're going to count them in because we're running out of time, and we're going to go to our final scene. Are you ready to count them in? 1, 2, 3, action!
What is this? They send me letters. They know I can't read. They know I'm suffering from dyslexia. What is this? What is this? Gosh, what is this? I hate when people send me letters. I don't understand nothing. What is it? I lose my head. I don't understand what's going on. They send me a letter. I don't even know what it is. Nothing. What, like some kind of notes or something? What is it? When did you get this? 2 days ago. What is it?
Listen, what you need to understand, conversations we have.
What is it?
It's an eviction notice. Alright? That's all it is.
For what? I ain't done nothing.
Exactly. You haven't done nothing. And that's exactly what I'm going to say to them. You have not done anything. You've never, listen, you're a misunderstood individual by the likes of those out there. You're not misunderstood by me.
What am I gonna do?
I'll tell you what.
I'm scared. Where am I gonna live? Have I got to go back out on the road again?
No, you're not. Listen, that would never happen.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
My mum said that. I know what she did to me.
I'm your uncle. I stepped in because your mum couldn't cope. Right? Have I let you go ever since?
No, you haven't.
Right, just believe in me and believe in God. Has he let us down?
Don't talk to me about God, man. I'm mad already.
Okay, so how are we going to deal with this scene? Who has got an idea on what could be done in order to improve the outcome? Look at all these amazing ideas. Yes, we've got loads of hands. No, I don't want to see hands. We've got one over there, we've got two over there. Got lots and lots of hands. These are all the solutions that are coming through that people have got that they want to try out. So, we've got about 3 minutes. Let's quickly have this gentleman, which I've totally forgotten your name. Yes, first. Let's give him a round of applause. He's coming up. He's going to come up and show you. No, you can't tell us. You're going to show us. Right leg, you can use it in the scene. So, okay, so because of time, which you're playing a character. Just tell us who you're going to be playing.
Support services.
You're going to play a support service. So let's just go back into the scene in 5, 3, 2, 1, action!
Yes, you're at the door. Who is it?
Support services.
Come in.
Community
What
support
do you
services.
want? How you supporting me? You come at the end of the day when everything's done.
No.
What,
Okay.
you've been on holiday? Oh wait, you know you had a day off. And they decided to phone me. I should have leave work 3 p.m. on a Friday. The weekend comes out and I don't know help because you guys don't work on the weekend.
I'm here. Listen, it's a Sunday night at 7 o'clock. That's why I'm here, to help you. Listen, I'm here at 7 o'clock on a Sunday. I could be with my child. I'm here to help you. Your uncle called me. Yeah, he needs help. He's told me he received a letter, but he doesn't know what else he can do. That's why he's called me. That's why I'm here, to help him, to help you.
So we're still talking.
We're still talking, but listen, I'm here. I've got my laptop, and we're going to work out what we can do. What can we do with regards to that letter? I've got organisations that can come help you from Monday to Monday.
So
Yeah.
in the time between now
Right.
and now, where do I sleep? In the oven?
No,
On the street?
the letter says tomorrow. We're talking about right now. He's actually offered me that I can stay. He's cooking some food for me. That's why I said I'm coming today. Yes.
What about me?
Why are you smiling? See, I can see the smile on your face.
No, I can
see the smile on your face. That's why I'm here. I'm here.
I hate smiling.
Okay. You had an idea.
Yes.
And you brought your resources.
That's
and you
right.
were going to sit down.
Yes.
And have to go through.
Exactly. Yes, sorry, I was going to go through and see what support we can get for this young man from 9 a.m. tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's a Sunday night. Unfortunately, everyone's at home. But from 9 a.m. tomorrow, I can get myself, my team, to help my family and see what we can do for this young man.
Wonderful. Can we give them a round of applause? And now we're running out of time. Let's take one more person to come up and just quickly show us something different. Quickly, everybody come up. Okay, let's have somebody else. And essentially, it's the same scenario, but we've got a different person who's going to show us something completely different. So all we want to know is the role that you're playing.
Similar support services, but
That's great. 3, 2, 1, action!
Who's at my door? What do you want?
hello.
Hello, what? Why are you at my door?
I can see things are a bit stressful at the
What? Through
moment.
my door? Who is that?
Okay. Hello. How are you today?
How am I? I'm going to be homeless soon. I've got no job, got no money. Mum don't care. He's struggling. Where's my help? They say there's hope. We're here to help you. Regardless of irrespective of your colour, we lied to you before. That's why they think I'm aggressive. Because I get mad. I'm a mad, passionate person.
I hear you completely. And do you know what? I don't know what.
That's why I'm out of rope. That's why I stand on the trainer. I don't know what. Everyone's coming in and saying, oh, show me something. If you don't show me something, I'm going to show myself something.
I hear you. What's your name again, sorry?
Wow.
What's the gentleman's name?
My name is, why am I here?
Kofi, I just really want to understand what's going on for you, and I can hear that you're really frustrated. So just tell me what's going on for you right now.
Okay, this is going to sound stupid.
No, go on.
Wait, are you a black male? Do you live in the UK? Alright, don't ask me what my problem is.
Okay. I hear that you need it sounds like you need a black male to really help you, and this is why I'm here. I'm here to understand where you're coming from so that I can then come and support
I'm coming from a
you.
place where when I try to communicate to people in a civil manner, they
Yeah.
want to mock me. And then when I switch on them, they start saying I'm aggressive.
Yeah, and I hear that. Obviously I'm not a black male, but I know I get frustrated when people don't understand and hear where I'm coming from.
What support?
So the support that I can offer, it sounds like he needs a black male that understands where he's coming from, that he can actually support in the eviction notice and support.
He needs another.
Yes, another black male. And
are you a black male? Are you going to help me? Are you going to offer me support? Are you going to be like the white man on my phone? Hello, sir. How are you? I'm doing a little check to see if you're okay. No one comes to see me.
Okay,
no one sees me.
Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. Tell us a little bit about your intention and the idea for your intervention.
so my intention was that everyone's talking around Kofi, and I do apologize, my mind went blank for his name, but everyone's talking around him and not actually hearing what he needs. So my intention was to support him by hearing what he needs and then delivering. And by delivering, because everyone's saying, okay, you've got the eviction notice, but how do we know that that's actually what Kofi is worried about? There might be something else that he's worried about underneath. So it sounded like he was saying no one understands him, no one gets him. So if we can actually get someone that does understand him and support, and even though I'm not a black male, finding a way to connect in that way, and just that's where I was going with the saying, I get really frustrated. I very understand if someone doesn't understand me, it's going to feel frustrating. So you don't actually have to be a black male. It will be helpful, but it's how do we hear them and understand them from where we're coming from.
Can we give a round of applause, please? Thank you so much. Okay, that's the end of our time because we're being told to come off the stage and take up the stage. But can we just say a round of applause?
Thank you very much for overlapping and sorting. We're now going to have a break for about 30 minutes. There's lots of food outside, so please do make your way outside to grab some dinner, and we're back at 7:30.
Can you be back in this space at 7:20? Yeah? 20 past.